Hey there, this is Teacher Ola Podcast episode 301, Learn English with Imagine Dragons, Believer. You read English, you understand English, you've been learning for years, but when it's time to speak, your mind just freezes and the words don't come out. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. I've been exactly where you are. I'm Ola and this is the Teacher Ola Podcast. I'm here to help you finally speak out loud the words, the ideas, the English that have been stuck in your head for too long. This isn't about perfect grammar or fancy vocabulary. This is about your voice, your words, your real English. Hello and welcome to episode 301. Today we're looking at a few phrases you might have heard in songs, especially in Believer by Imagine Dragons. Things like fired up, heartache, or ebb and flow. We'll break them down, see how people use them, and talk about when you might say them yourself. Let's get started. But before we jump into today's episode, I have something important, something that might just be the push you need to finally do the one thing you keep putting off, which is actually speaking English. I know you know those techniques, shadowing, saying things out loud, talking to yourself, repeating sentences with me here in this podcast, but speaking English is unfortunately another skill, different skill. It's so much more complicated than just repeating sentences out loud. So I'm here to introduce Say It Out Loud, this course, which you've heard about before, I'm sure, because this is 11th edition. The 11th edition is coming back this September. We start on the 18th, but you don't have to wait. If you join now at siol.pl, you'll get early access to the course materials and the early bird price. It's the same course that's helped over 100 people move from silence to real conversations, and not in theory, but in practice, because we speak every week and every day in this course. And if you're still not sure if it's for you, you can come and try it out, because on the 17th of August, you can join a one-time event called One Speaking Club. It's going to be your chance to see what's it like to practice speaking with a group of people who are on the same path. No spotlight, no pressure, just actual speaking in a space that feels safe and real. You don't need more passive input. Trust me, you need this. You need conversations. And we're going to talk about chocolate. So I hope you feel tempted to join us. If so, go to teacherola.com/1, fill in the form, and I'll see you there. All right, let's get into today's episode. 7 phrases from Believer by Imagine Dragons. 1. First things first. This phrase is used when you want to start with the most important thing before doing anything else. It helps you organize priorities, and it's a way to say, let's deal with the most important thing first. People use this in everyday life to show what must happen before anything else happens. For example, first things first, let's check if we have a budget for it. First things first, I need a coffee before I can even think about working. 2, I'm fired up. Fired up means excited, full of energy, or ready for something. Sometimes it can also mean angry, depending on the tone and on the context, of course. It's used when someone is getting ready for a big moment, like a match or a speech or an event, or when they're feeling really enthusiastic, like Marshall from Paw Patrol. I'm fired up. Examples. I'm fired up for the concert tonight. She's all fired up about her new job. 3. I'm the one at the sale. This line uses metaphor. Being at the sail means being the one who controls the direction, like in a boat or a ship. It means taking control, leading, or being responsible. People don't usually say this exact phrase in real life. It's not an idiom or a fixed phrase, but people use sailing and boat metaphors to talk about control or leadership. So listen to these two examples. After years of being told what to do, I'm finally the one at the helm. And the helm is a handle or a wheel used for controlling the ship or a boat. And another example is, she's steering her own ship now. No one tells her what to do. 4. Writing my poems for the few. For the few means that something is not for everyone, but for a small specific group of people who understand and appreciate it. Like one speaking club, it's for the few. It's for those who understand and appreciate speaking, practice. This is the group I am looking for. So if you are such a person, join it at teacherola.com/1. For the few, this is used when you want to highlight that you're doing something for a selected audience, not for the majority, but for those who truly care or truly understand something, and that group is relatively small. This book isn't for everyone. It's for the few who truly get the idea. 5. Heartache. Heartache is deep emotional pain. It's a kind of ache, but not physical. It's emotional pain. About aches, we say headache, stomachache, backache, toothache, earache, and yet again, heartache. But remember, heartache is used when someone is going through emotional pain. For instance, after the breakup, she was filled with heartache for weeks. 6. Send a prayer to the ones up above. To send a prayer means to think about someone in a caring or spiritual way, often asking for help, peace, or blessings. Obviously, it's connected with religion. I'd like you to pay attention to these 3 phrases. Say a prayer for someone. Keep someone in your prayers. Answer to my prayers. And 3 sentences to remember the phrases. We sent a prayer to the victims of the disaster. This is an answer to my prayers. I'll keep you in my prayers. 7. Ebbing and flowing. This phrase comes from the movement of the sea. Ebb is the tide going out, so when the water is getting lower, and flow is the tide coming in, so when the sea is rising. So ebbing and flowing means something goes up and down, rises and falls, comes and goes, often in a natural rhythm. People use it to talk about emotions, relationships, energy, money, creativity, popularity, fashions, and anything that changes over time, not staying consistent. For instance, her motivation keeps ebbing and flowing. The conversation ebbed and flowed. Time for practice. Listen to the sentences and repeat them out loud. First things first, I need a coffee before I can even think about working. First things first, I need a coffee before I can even think about working. She's all fired up about her new job. She's all fired up about her new job. After years of being told what to do, I'm finally the one at the helm. After years of being told what to do, I'm finally the one at the helm. This book isn't for everyone, it's for the few who truly get the idea. This book isn't for everyone. It's for the few who truly get the idea. After the breakup, she was filled with heartache for weeks. After the breakup, she was filled with heartache for weeks. We sent a prayer to the victims of the disaster. We sent a prayer to the victims of the disaster. This is an answer to my prayers. This is an answer to my prayers. I'll keep you in my prayers. I'll keep you in my prayers. Her motivation keeps ebbing and flowing. Her motivation keeps ebbing and flowing. The conversation ebbed and flowed. The conversation ebbed and flowed. All right. Before we finish, just a quick but important reminder. There are 2 events coming up and I don't want you to mix them up. Ready? Let's go. Event number 1, One Speaking Club. This is one-time event happening very soon on the 17th of August. If you've ever wanted to practice speaking English with me, with a small yet supportive group of other people, just like you, this is your chance. Go to teacherola.com/1, fill out the form, apply, and I'll see you there. Event number 2, Say It Out Loud course, my complete speaking course. We officially start on the 18th of September, but you can join right now. Start learning immediately. There is grammar, there is vocabulary, pronunciation, all sections of the language that you need on B1, B2 level. Grab the early bird price before it's gone. To join the course, head to siol.pl. Say it out loud, siol.pl. So again, 2 different things. One Speaking Club, 17th of August, teacherola.com/1. Siol course, 18th of September we go, siol.pl. Got it? Brilliant. Save the dates, check the links, and I'll see you very, very soon. And don't forget your free worksheet for this episode. Grab it at teacherola.com/301. That's it for today. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. I believe in you. I know you can do it. You can speak English. Just practice. So stay fearless, take care, and say it out loud. I'm your teacher, Teacher Ola, and you've been listening to Teacher Ola Podcast. Bye for now.